ISUPK.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou shalt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
If thou shalt not do what?
Hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
Hearken unto the voice of Trish Como.
The Lord thy God.
Hey, hearken unto the voice of Donald Trump.
The Lord thy God.
Hearken unto the voice of the governor of California.
The Lord thy God.
Hearken unto the voice of your average slave master white man devil that work in CVS.
The Lord thy God.
You're supposed to hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God. And that is what you don't do. Keep reading.
To observe.
To do what?
To observe.
What does it mean to observe something? To carefully look at something. Observe what?
To do all his commandments.
To observe and do his commandments. Right? Now when you're reading the commandments, right? There's a law where you should not eat bats. Right? Should not eat bats, right? That's in there. Now, if the Chinese people read that, then they will do what? If they feared the Lord, right? Because everybody got the Bible, right? The Bible is the #1 book on the earth. It's in every country, right? There are Chinese people that are Christians. They believe in white Jesus too, right? But they did not observe the law where you should not eat a bat. Matter of fact, let me get that. Hold on, let me get Leviticus 11 if we could, right? Leviticus 11, right? There's a dietary law in the Bible that tell you where you should eat and where you shouldn't eat. And now in this time with the coronavirus, you are witnessing on your news every day of how important those laws are. Meanwhile, your Christians will say, man, you just gotta keep the 10 Commandments, brother. The 10 Commandments. When these laws are not in the 10 Commandments, but the Lord has said you should observe them and do them. You see what I'm saying? If you did not observe and do them, the Lord will make thy plagues wonderful.
That's right.
Now you are scared to come outside of your goddamn house.
Right.
Because you did not listen to the words of the Lord, man. All right? Give me verse 1.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses and to Aaron, saying...
These words are from the Lord thy God, man. He spoke unto his prophets in the Bible. The prophets meaning not your Christian pastor. Because your Christian pastor does not teach laws in the Bible. Give me right over here, right? Right here. Right? Oh, right, where is it? Right here. Verse 13.
Verse 13. And these are they which ye shall have an abomination among the fowls.
Right, these are they which you shall have an abomination amongst the fowls, meaning what? All of the animals that fly, man. Right? Give me right here. The stork.
Verse 19. And the stork, the heron after her kind, and the lapwing, and the bat.
And the what?
And the bat.
And the what?
And the bat.
The Lord has said eating bats is unlawful in the Bible. It's in the Bible. It's in the Bible to not eat bats. Right? It says it right there. Read it again. The bats. The
and the bat.
Spell bats.
B-A-T.
Spell it slower.
B-A-T.
The Lord has said in the Bible, B-A-T, bat. You're not allowed to eat bat.
Right.
If you eat bat, there is a consequence for disrespecting God's laws in the Bible. Where's another one? Give me where did it say the swine over here? It says right. It says specifically as much as it said bat. It says swine over here. Read it right here. Right here. Read verse 4.
Nevertheless, these shall ye not eat of them that chew the cud, or of them that divide the hoof.
Right, read.
Verse 7. And the swine.
And the what?
And the swine.
And the what?
The swine.
The swine. That's where you get your common winter flu from. Right? Every flu, what you've learned by them even calling the coronavirus the COVID-19 flu, they're letting you know that flus come from eating unlawful animals. It's called a flu because it comes from animals. You see what I'm saying? The COVID-19 came from the bat. The regular flu, the swine flu, right, which is now called the common flu, right, comes from the swine. And the Lord has said the what? Verse 7?
And the swine.
And the swine. There you go. Now give me back to Deuteronomy 28:15, right? Eating bats and pork gives flus according to the Bible, according to God, and you don't care nothing about that, and that is why you consistently get the coronavirus, and that is why you're worried about it, because you know that you've been a filthy sinner before the Lord, right? And you don't consider God's words, right? So now because you don't consider God's words, now you have to fear the plagues from God. Meanwhile, all of your chemic guys out here, acting like God ain't real, God does nothing, right? The rules of the Bible don't matter. That's what they say for damn sure. They say the Bible's a fairy tale book. The Bible's not real. Throw the book away. It's the white man's book. Put that book down. There's nothing good in it, right? Meanwhile, the Lord has said, if you eat bats or pork, swine, right? He's gonna make thy plagues wonderful. And then we have the Chinese people eating bats way over there in the far east. And we are in the far west getting the plagues that came from them over there. Because the earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof. Right? The earth runs the way how the Lord wants it to run. Anytime you go outside how the Lord wants the world to be run, right? You run into all kind of hiccups all the time, man. You see what I'm saying? That's why you got all this AIDS and HIV out there, because there's a lot of people out there that's homosexuals out here, man. That's gay. You know, everybody knows, even Christians know, they do it, but even Christians know it's wrong to be gay in the Bible. It's one of the worst sins there is.
That's right.
And what happened in the 90s and the 80s? People were dropping like flies. I think even worse than the coronavirus. Christians should have learned better than that back then, but they have not. You see what I'm saying? To the point where silly women walk around here telling children in school that what? It's okay to have pro-choice. He can be gay if he want to. She's lining that child up for what? Great plagues. Well, the Lord is going to make thy plagues wonderful. And the Lord called it wonderful because the Lord sees those plagues as good. And what is the slave master's counteraction to that? The slave master being the devil that the Bible speaks of, right? Wants to fight against every good thing that God laid down. What does he do? Create condoms. He creates condoms to do what? So you can keep doing all of the wrong things, all of your adultery and homosexuality, and try to avoid getting the plague from the Lord. Why? Because he's the devil.
Right.
That's why. You're looking for a devil under the ground. My gosh, them Arabs have been drilling holes in the ground for goddamn 30 years now. Digging miles under the ground. They ain't find no hell yet. But there is someone out here, right? With what the native Indians call a pale face, walking around teaching you how to violate all of the rules of God, and now you get punished for it. And COVID-19 is just another punishment from God, all right?
That's right.
We got Deuteronomy, give me 15 again. Stop. Yeah.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Most High thy power, to observe, to do all his commandments, and his statutes which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall...
All these what?
That all these curses...
All these curses, right? The Lord calls... People act like curses are not real. Curses in the Bible is what the Lord is dishing out to everyone that got the coronavirus. The COVID-19 is a curse, right? Broken families is a curse. Black on black crime is a curse. Why? Because they're all listed in the Bible. The Lord doesn't know what is a curse in the Bible and what is not a curse, right? All that hocus pocus Jumanji stuff they teach you in these movies, that's not a curse, right? But you sinning against the Lord, and the Lord sending a virus, an enemy that Donald Trump called it an invisible enemy, right? Meaning what? The thing is alive. The thing is alive and spreading and moving from person to person, just like a man would want, you know what I mean, his influence to be out there in the world. Just like a man would want his music to spread. Just like how a man would want his music to be all over the radio. The Lord wants his plagues to be all over the radio and all over the airways and the radio channels and the cable channels. So you can hear about his plagues and so that you can do what? Fear him, right? Give me Jeremiah 51:11, right? And the Lord called these curses, man. The Lord called these plagues wonderful. And the Lord called them curses, meaning what? They are right to be out here killing people. You see what I'm saying? Now you can finally fear the Lord. Christians don't fear the Lord. They teach you that God is some harmless fly. That's what they make you feel like. Like God is like God is Pikachu or something. Like he's Bugs Bunny. Like he does something you hug and kiss all the goddamn time. Like why Jesus is just something, you know. Like why Jesus is the savior and a hero for of black people when he's not. According to the Bible, Jesus Christ is black. And he's coming with a sword to do plenty of killing.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? He's not Pikachu. He's not Bugs Bunny.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? They've come to bring death unto those who deserve death. You see what I'm saying? You, fearing the Lord, should do what? Try to do all of the things that will not make you deserve death.
Right.
What does that include? Loving your black brother. Loving your father. Loving your cousin. Loving your niece. Making sure that your niece never gets molested by your Christian uncle. That's why you love black children out here. We learned to love black children. You see a black child talking about they got molested in church by the pastor. You should listen to that child. He might be saying something that's true, but you don't love your children enough to hear them. You see what I'm saying? If you love your brother, you hear that brother. Even Jesus Christ in the Bible says, if a man trespasses against you, go to him and him alone. You see what I'm saying? A child getting molested in church, right? He's trying to bring the offense up. And Christians don't listen to that child. And now Christians are all in the hospitals lined up for death. UPS trucks and FedEx trucks in the back, picking up dead bodies out of the hospital. Why? Because ain't no more trucks available from the morgue. So you gotta get UPS trucks and FedEx trucks and the Postal Service trucks to pick up dead bodies because of your crimes against God, man.
That's right.
Let nobody tell you crack. You know why? Because I never saw you before. But you a black man like me. And it works out.
My whole life was trying to find something to follow. Had loyalty, every man tried to borrow. Felt pain and a lot of sorrow. Got betrayed, so packed, I didn't even have my heart broke. Living confused, about to lose hope. Cops got me on the side of the road like a sideshow. Need an antidote before I croak. Now I'm setting fire to rhythm and blues, for this guitar smoke. Rebel with no cause, trying to find direction. The world got me vexed. Picked up a bad liquor habit that's hereditary from oppression. Felt like my life was on fire, trying to find an exit. Now look, 10 G's plus a good wreck. Sometimes a follower is a soldier, trying to find a good shepherd. Plus when you in hell, how do you excel? Wisdom the breath of life, I don't believe in fairy tale. Listen well to what I tell. No calling can cause pain, something that a rebel knows very well. Can't you tell I was sent from the Lord?